Welcome once again to my channel, Winning in Life Empowerment Academy with Professor Abimbola Komolafe, and thank you so much for taking time to listen to me on my channel. So we've been talking about goals, and we're going to go right into our clip today, but we're going to also have some recap because I believe in repetition. So this clip, we're going to be looking at why people do not set goals. But before we go right into our talk today, I'm just going to give a quick recap of what we have been looking at. We said that for you to have goals, or for you to set SMART goals, which are specific, measurable, attainable, realistic, and time-bound goals, you have to have some fundamentals, okay? Some prerequisites. And the first thing we talked about was that we have to take 100% responsibility for our life and for our results. We talked about that. The second thing we talked about was that it doesn't matter where you're coming from, your educational background, your experiences, no matter what matters is you and your thoughts, how you think. We also talked about the fact that decide exactly what your goals are, because foggy goals give foggy results, and crystal clear goals give you crystal clear results. So because as humans, we have this incredible cybernetic goal seeking function within us, in our minds. So when we're absolutely clear about our goals, we don't even have to know where or how to achieve it. By simply deciding exactly what it is that we want, we begin to move unerringly towards our goals, and our goals move unerringly towards us at exactly the right time and at the right place. We and our goals meet, which is very important. In this clip, like I said, we'll be talking about why most people do not set goals, because most of us do not even know exactly what we want, because it could be quite daunting and challenging most of the time. But when we even set goals, there's an automatic cybernetic thing in us that will help us achieve these goals, because only a few people have clear, written, measurable, and time-bound goals. So if you do not know what you want, how can you achieve it? In the book called Goals by Brian Tracy, he gave 4 reasons which I would like to share with you, if you don't mind, why people do not set goals. The first thing he said was most people do not realize the importance of goals. You may have heard people that don't keep their New Year resolutions. We all have it here in Unite. Even when I was living abroad, people set goals. But guess what? Only about half of the people who set this New Year resolution actually fulfill their goals. Because this is the peak season. You know, when the New Year is coming, everybody writes their goals. This is what I want to achieve. But less than half of Americans actually, put down anything as a New Year resolution. I don't have the stats for other countries, but having traveled a lot and having interacted with a lot of people, I know this is not different. So imagine how people make goals in the highest season of time, which is a New Year resolution, and many people do not. So what do you expect for the rest of the year? In a study done in the University of Saskatchewan in Pennsylvania, United States, it was found that people who explicitly made resolutions were 10 times more likely to attain their goals than people who did not. If you grew up in a home where no one had goals, or you associated with a group of people who do not have goals, or neither had values for goals, then the chances of you setting goals and achieving them, it becomes lower. And you have to realize that by setting your goals, you have been able to achieve another skill, which is important. The second reason people do not set goals is because they do not know how to set goals. Because you have to know how to do something before you can do it. So even worst of all is that people think in their mind they have goals, but what exactly they have are dreams and wishes. For example, they could say, my goal is to be happy. My goal is to change the world. My goal is to have lots of money. My goal is to have a beautiful home and a nice family life, which is great. But these are not goals. They are wishes and fantasies that are common to every one of us. A goal, however, is something distinctly different from a wish, because a goal is clear, it is written, and is specific. You can measure it, and you will know when you achieve it, or if you don't. In today's educational system, unfortunately, it is possible to take an advanced degree at a leading university without ever receiving 1 hour of instruction on goal setting and its importance of achieving it in your life. This is really pathetic. The third reason that people do not set goals is because of fear of failure. Failure hurts. Everybody knows that. Everybody has experienced it, and nobody wants to relieve that experience. So some of us pick up ourselves and try again, while some of us sabotage ourselves without trying because they think they might fail again. They end up going through life functioning at a lower level than is truly possible for them. The fourth reason why people do not set goals is because of fear of rejection. I read a book also that said reject rejection. So some people do not set goals because of fear of rejection. They are afraid that they could be ridiculed or criticized by others if they fail. So when you start setting your goals, except for your accountability partner, nobody else needs to know about it. It needs to be confidential. Don't tell everybody. Let them see the results and your achievements. So what they do not know doesn't hurt them. So sometimes it's important for us to set goals and also challenge ourselves. Have an accountability partner, but you don't have to share it with the world. Let them see the results. The average person starts life traveling through an unmapped and uncharted world with no roadmap. This is equivalent to starting off life with no goals and no plans. Even getting a college education and becoming a professional cannot take the place of having well-structured goals. As the journalist Rutger Bregman eloquently said in his TED Talk, I paraphrase it, I believe in a future where the point of education is not just to prepare you for another job, but for a life well lived. A life of success, whatever that means to you. People get into their careers or jobs 10 years, 15 years, 20 years goes past, and they are mostly unhappy and broke. They start living on autopilot. They wake up in the morning, go to work, come back, watch TV, go back to sleep, wake up again, do it over and over again, wishing and hoping that something will get better or things will get better. But they seldom do, not by themselves. Even happiness really requires goals. I leave you with a quote by Earl Nightingale. He said, happiness is a progressive realization of a worthy ideal or goal. Again, he said, happiness is a progressive realization of a worthy ideal or goal. Thank you once again for taking time to listen to me on my channel. This is Professor Abimbola Akomolafe, and do have a winning day. Thank you.